listen to stories, and appreciate idioms. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Encountering Chinese, Encountering Idioms. Today, the idiom we are going to encounter is
大器晚成.
Let's break it down and read it slowly.
大器晚成. 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 大器
refers to a large object or material, and it can also metaphorically represent outstanding talents or individuals.
晚成
means great achievement comes later. The literal meaning of
大器晚成
is that a large object or material takes a long time to become refined. Nowadays, it is used figuratively to describe the idea that individuals capable of undertaking great tasks often require extensive training and experience. Achieving fame or recognition often comes later in life. It can also serve as a consolation for those who have experienced prolonged setbacks or disappointments. The idiom
大器晚成
originates from the
道德经
by Laozi during the spring and autumn period. The original text states,
大放无余，大器晚成，大音希声，大象无形，道隐无名.
The meaning of this sentence is that, having a broad and open mind, one is not bound by trivial matters and can handle situations with ease, avoiding being troubled by insignificant details. Talents and achievements require a long period of accumulation and refinement. Valuable speeches or ideas are often constrained by the limitations of the era, making it difficult for them to be disseminated and accepted. Important things are often invisible or imperceptible. Truly valuable things are often not given specific names or labels. There is a historical story that goes like this. During the early years of the Eastern Han Dynasty, there was a young man named Ma Yuan. At the age of 12, he lost his parents and had to rely on his older brother for support and upbringing. Despite the misfortunes he experienced from a young age, Ma Yuan remained remarkably resilient and had lofty ideals and aspirations. However, he couldn't help but feel a significant gap between himself and his peers. He had heard of a highly intelligent person named Zhu Bo who at the age of 12, could fluently recite profound books like the Book of Psalms and the Book of Shang. This greatly discouraged Ma Yuan. Ma Yuan was dissatisfied with the rigid learning methods in the schools at that time, where students focused solely on dissecting words and phrases. He believed that studying books like the Book of Psalms was too mechanical and lacked meaningful value. Moreover, due to their family's financial constraints, their lives were extremely difficult. In light of this, he made a decision. He said to his older brother, Ma Kuang, "I've heard that herding livestock in the borderlands is a good way to make a living. Therefore, I've decided to engage in animal husbandry. Maybe we can earn more money and improve our current difficult circumstances." Ma Kuang was an intelligent older brother who understood his younger brother's thoughts and supported him. However, he also knew that Ma Yuan needed more inspiration and encouragement. He told Ma Yuan, "Students like Zhu Bo are like small objects, they may achieve success quickly and at an early age. but their talents are limited to that extent, and it will be extremely challenging for them to achieve significant accomplishments in the future. However, you are different. You are like a large object, destined to undertake important tasks. Therefore, you need more time to accumulate knowledge and experience. It's crucial for people like you, who aspire to do great things, to be patient and not rush. You must patiently endure the process of a long-term effort in order to succeed. It's similar to how a skilled carpenter wouldn't show others an unfinished product. So, stick to your own ideas, work diligently, and never underestimate or give up on yourself. After listening to his brother's words, Ma Yuan began to reassess his attitude toward learning. He decided to pick himself up and continue to study and refine himself with even greater effort. He delved deep into historical documents, extensively read classical works, and sought out superior teachers to acquire knowledge. He persisted in pursuing his dream and tirelessly studied, accumulating knowledge and experiences. Several years later, Ma Yuan finally obtained a position in his hometown of Fufeng. During his tenure, he displayed extraordinary talent and leadership abilities. Under his governance, the local economy experienced steady development, and the living standards of the people improved. His achievements gained recognition from the imperial court, leading to his appointment as the governor of Hanzhong, a higher position. As the governor of Hanzhong, Ma Yuan embarked on a long and arduous journey. He first gained a thorough understanding of the local situation and the sentiments of the people, then formulated a series of policies and measures. He prioritized the well-being of the people and focused on improving their living conditions. He actively promoted economic and agricultural development, driving the local area's progress and prosperity. Simultaneously, he emphasized military construction, prioritizing soldier training and equipment while strengthening defensive fortifications. Under his leadership, the public security in Hanzhong greatly improved, and the people lived in peace and contentment. He also successfully cracked down on various criminal activities and rebellions, consolidating political stability in the region. His work here showcased his military capabilities, as he repeatedly led troops into battle and achieved remarkable feats, earning him fame as a prominent statesman and military strategist of that time. In the end, at the age of 55, Ma Yuan was honored with the title of general, becoming a highly respected figure within the Eastern Han court. His path to success was a long and challenging one, but it was precisely this journey that honed his willpower and talent, making him a true embodiment of the concept of
大器晚成.
Ma Yuan's story teaches us that life is often not smooth sailing. At times, we may feel that our talents are inferior to others or encounter various difficulties in life. However, we must believe in the concept of
大器晚成.
and not easily give up on ourselves. We should actively face challenges, bravely attempt new endeavors, and steadfastly pursue our dreams and goals, trusting that all the efforts made now will be rewarded in the future. There is another historical story worth mentioning. In the late Eastern Han Dynasty, there was a highly skilled swordsman adept at making friends named Sui Yan. Despite his exceptional swordsmanship, many people claimed that he lacked knowledge and understanding in academic pursuits. One day, Sui Yan visited a learned scholar, but the scholar's steward came out and informed him, "My master is busy studying and has no time for idle chat." Sui Yan realized that he was being looked down upon for his lack of knowledge, feeling deeply ashamed. Determined to make a change, he made a silent resolution to study hard and become proficient both in literary and martial arts. From that moment on, Sui Yan humbly sought teachers and earnestly pursued literary knowledge. He extensively read various books, gradually accumulating a wealth of learning. His abilities caught the attention of Yuan Shao, a prominent warlord in the north, who recruited him as an advisor. However, Yuan Shao was soon defeated by Cao Cao, and when Cao Cao encountered Sui Yan, he recognized his exceptional talents and greatly favored him. Cao Cao persuaded Sui Yan to join his cause. Thus, Sui Yan took up a position in Cao Cao's main camp, the city of Yi. Sui Yan proved his abilities and contributed numerous ideas to Cao Cao, further endearing himself to the warlord. At one point, Cao Cao intended to designate his youngest son, Cao Shi, as the crown prince. He consulted with many ministers, but they only sought to please him and could not offer impartial advice. Only Sui Yan voiced a different opinion. He said to Cao Cao, "My lord, this course of action is highly unwise. If you make Cao Shi the crown prince, your eldest son Cao Pai will resent him, and your subjects will not genuinely submit to him. If, in the future, you are absent, I believe a tragic fratricidal conflict will ensue." Cao Cao listened to his words, completely agreeing with his viewpoint. He admired Sui Yan's insight and courage because he dared to express dissenting opinions. This demonstrated Sui Yan's loyalty and integrity. Sui Yan had a cousin named Sui Lin who in his youth had not accomplished anything significant. Consequently, Sui Lin was looked down upon by relatives and friends. However, Sui Yan held a different perspective. He believed that Sui Lin was a late bloomer and needed time to gradually accumulate his abilities. Sui Yan often told others, those with great talent require ample time for accumulation. I believe Sui Lin will eventually become a useful individual. True to Sui Yan's prediction, Sui Lin's abilities gradually became recognized and appreciated, ultimately leading him to become an important official. In this story, Sui Yan used the phrase
大器晚成
to describe his cousin, Sui Lin. As time went by, Sui Lin's abilities indeed unfolded, just as Sui Yan had foreseen. Two stories have been told. Next, let's review the idiom we encountered today.
大器晚成大器晚成
Finally, let's use
大器晚成
to make a sentence.
他40多岁了才当上院长，真是大器晚成。他40多岁了才当上院长，真是大器晚成。
That's all for today's Encountering Idioms. If you like it, please like and subscribe. See you next time.